we are live. Just finished doing a couple of shows. Now I can chill out for a little while. I don't think I'm going bike riding tomorrow. I think I'll wait till Saturday. Today was insane. Moving forward, I'm not doing no more live streaming during my bike rides. The signal up here is just brutal, especially if you're going through the woods where there's no cell towers. Especially where I was today, right on the outskirts of the Catskills, bear country. I lost a little chunk, and actually a pretty cool chunk of the video, because what's bizarre about a GoPro when you're streaming with their app, Quick, that's the name of the app, if it loses the signal for a certain period of time, it shuts down. The camera shuts down, which means the recording shuts down. So I had to just say, okay, I'm not going to try anymore. I'm just going to do a recording. Now, the recording did come out, but not that piece, which was unfortunate, because when I got to the campground that's right on the trail, I did some investigating. And I'm glad I did, because I found out more information about that campground and the facilities, the amenities. I took a tour of it, looked around, and it's pretty nice, actually. Now, would I camp on it? I mean, really, why would I? Because all I gotta do is ride the bike a few more miles to get to my vehicle and come home. But they do have a parking area, but it's a nice spot. It's a nice spot, but it's a quiet spot. Quiet and me do not go together well. It just doesn't. So I don't know if that would work out. But still, it was nice. It's called the Hip Camp. And I think it's Stone Mountain Farms. And it's right near Rosendale, New York. But it was funny because I went to walk up, and there was a small area, and it said like a cafe sign, and they had pastries, donuts, coffee, all kinds of stuff. And I said, wow, this is awesome. This is open in the middle of nowhere. So I bought a cup of coffee, and we're speaking to some of the people that work there. And it was pretty cool. So it turned out to be interesting, to say the least. I didn't get that on camera. Plus, I don't like to record people on camera for privacy reasons. And they know I'm filming because they see the GoPro on top of the helmet. But still, it's not right. And I'll say to them purposely, I'm trying not to look at you because I'm doing a recording on the GoPro, and they start laughing. But a lot of people, generally speaking, are friendly, where they actually enjoy it. They wave, it's like they want to be part of it, but you still have to offer that respect and that courtesy to tell them, at least, even though it's pretty obvious. Like I said, there's a helmet. What's up, Buenas? Mike Soto. So it was pretty cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share that. I'm not going to talk. I put all the little edits together, raw. I don't know what it looks like. I haven't played it because I've been busy. So I'm curious how it came out myself. So I'm going to mute my mic after I get set up here. And I'm going to watch it just like everybody else. So I'm streaming to like 5 or 6 platforms. But for moving forward, I'm not doing no more live. first of all, the quality with the lagging, it's just a waste of time. It's poor quality. And that's a really bad impression about the trip itself. It's not a good look. So for now on, I'm just going to record on the GoPro and do it the right way. Upload it or play it like I'm going to do now, because now once I play it, it's going to appear on all the streams. But before I do that, there is something else interesting going on. Kathy, what's happening? What's up, Giovanni? On the membership area of KGRA, soon there will be 14 interviews short that I did at Roswell. And I'm going to show you quick, because I'm not going to show much of it. Just a little teaser. A little insight on some of the interviews that I did with the people that were there. I'm going to share that now. I put it all in one folder. Just to give you an idea. If I can find where I put it. In here. So let's go with Nick Pope. And I'm not gonna play much of it, but this is gonna be soon available on the members area on KGRADB.com. Now, if you go there, you can put in Skywatcher as your promo code and you get a discount, 30% off. Just saying. You can use Skywatcher. So I am going to put the audio on, and then we're going to watch the bike ride. So let me get this all set up. I'm going to mute my mic. By the way, look how big I was a year ago compared to now in these videos. And I wasn't wearing a cap. It is an absolute honor to have Nick Pope with me right now, well-renowned British journalist and also an employee was an employee of the Ministry of Defense in the UK.
Correct, yes. So the British equivalent of the US Department of Defense. I was a civilian employee there for 21 years. And
wow.
For much of the early 90s, I ran their UFO program, where my job was to evaluate the defense and national security implications of the phenomenon.
Wow. So now we're looking at the whistleblowers, well, the whistleblower that just recently came out, Mr. Grush. It looks like there may be more on the table as well. What is your take on this? Do you think that we're going to start to eventually get information coming out to the general public? Because it's all about transparency and also with that fine line of national security. So in a public hearing, honestly, Nick, I don't expect much, because there's only so much they can talk about in a public setting, not in a classified hearing setting. So I think, do you think the public is going to continue to be disillusioned by the lack of transparency and say, oh, this is another not much to look at kind of a thing with this current whistleblower?
Well, I think there are two separate issues here.
Okay.
The first issue is the public, as you say. And yes, I think at an unclassified level, people are often, and I get this, disappointed by how little information there is out there. If people look at the text, for example, of David Grush's complaint to the Intelligence Community Inspector General,
right,
they will see that it's just a fairly generally worded accusation that there was retribution after he came.
Now, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just giving you guys a little sneak peek on, this is just one of, I think, 14 that we did with the different people that were appearing and speaking there. Of course, Mark D'Antonio, the Paranormal Rangers, Stanley and John, even John Alexander, Bryce Zabel, Ben Hansen. I mean, there's quite a few people that I sat down and spoke with. Even this individual. You may know who this is. I'd like to welcome a special guest, truly an amazing author with over 25 books, co-star in Ancient Aliens. He's traveled the world numerous times. I'd like to welcome to KJRA Digital Broadcast to the audience, Mr. David Childress.
All right, thanks.
A pleasure to meet you. Now, we could talk about so many books because you have so many exceptional books that you have written. But right now, you just have a new book out, and it's focused on Bigfoot in North America?
Yeah, the Bigfoot Files, the reality of Bigfoot in North America. It's my third Bigfoot book. I did one on Yetis and Sasquatch some years ago. And then I did a book called Bigfoot Nation about 5 years ago. And this is my latest one. It's only been out about 6 months or so.
Okay.
Bigfoot Files. It's all the latest Bigfoot stuff. And in this book, too, I talk about the origin of the name of Bigfoot.
Well, I don't even, what is the origin?
Until 1958, the word Bigfoot was not used. What they called them was wild man. That was, yeah. In Canada, he was Sasquatch.
Okay.
So they had that name in Canada, but down in America, weren't really using the name Sasquatch. So they called him wild men. What happened was there was a bulldozer operator up in the very north of California. His name was Jerry Crew.
Jerry Crew.
And I've got photos of him and everything in the book. I explain it all. Jerry, at that time, in the late 1950s, they were cutting a logging road in the very northern part of California, right near the Oregon border. This is a really wild, remote area of the United States and of
like
California.
Thousands of acres of land.
Yeah, and heavy.
Oh my God, I am so big, bloated looking. That is scary to look at myself like that. I'm like, oh my God, that scares me. That's how much weight I've lost. Look at that. And look at it now. It's like night and day. It's like, oh my God, I look like that. But there's a bunch. Bryce Zabel, Shoal Costa, Marianne Robb. John Alexander even. Ron James. An interesting guy. His name was Guy Malone. He has a totally different theory on Roswell. And I just wanted to interview him to give people a different perspective. Now, remember, the main, I guess, hypothesis of what occurred, supposedly, allegedly, at Roswell. But he had a whole different take. So I said, can I interview you? I want the public to hear your perspective on this. And obviously, I'm doing this off the top of my head. It's not like I have questions and I'm reading off questions. And that's the passion. That's the love of the field. It's natural. And it shows. And Ben Hansen, we sat down, I think, he ended up being a long one. I didn't expect him to talk. He's got a lot of interesting stuff that the public doesn't even know that he's worked on. Ben was on for 32 minutes. Bryce was kind of short. Then there's the Chuck Zukowski. That was 42 minutes. And there's a story behind this. The day before that I sat down with him, they went to a site. And they supposedly recovered fragments of metal. And I'm not going to get more into that detail because there's a lot going on with the testing and all that stuff involved. But I was like a little kid because I got to hold it in my hand and look at it. I'll skip a little.
This and that, you know. This too. He's a geologist, and he's really
I
the
think
same
it's maybe
thing.
toward the
Now,
beginning.
this is huge too. Sheriff's Department. I want to know what the deputy. You know, actually been called by someone in our government twice. Now, the first.
You know what? I'm not even going to share it. You're just going to have to watch it. Because this one is 42 minutes long. And everybody reaches their own conclusions. I'm just asking. See, the way I approach it when I interview people, I ask the questions that I think the public would ask. Not my own personal ego-driven, personal like questions that, of course, you know, I want to ask certain questions too, but it's the questions I think the public would want to ask if they were sitting with them too. You know what I mean? What would anyone ask them if they had the opportunity? You know, because a lot of people have pretty much similar kinds of questions to ask of these type of people. Like Nick Pope, you know, it's like everything else. There's people on all sides about him. Now, the Bryce one was good because, without getting into too many details, Bryce was with the whole Grush thing, with Ross Coulthart. Bryce was there right at the beginning too. I don't want to get into too many details because I'm not going to get in trouble. And I say that all the time. People say, "Oh, why are you teasing?" And why don't you say? I can't say. Because that's the kind of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And it's irresponsible. But that was a good one too with Bryce. I mean, they're all great. And of course, Marianne Robb, we love her. I love her. And Mark being Mark. Before I sat down with Mark, I was interviewing, I think, Marianne Robb right before, and he threw this. Where is it? I think I even have it. He threw this at me. And I'm sitting down getting ready. He's just messing me with, that's Mark, you know. And only a few people get away with stuff like that. Mark is one of them. He threw this at me. He threw this at me. He was like, "Wait!" to mess with me as I'm getting ready to sit with Marianne. So it was a lot of fun to sit down with all these people. But this should be available, I'd say, within a week. I think there's 14 of them. I can count. Yeah, there's 14 interviews. The Nick Pope one is interesting. They all are. Even sitting down with Linda Costa. And I'm telling you, I freaking love these guys. They are awesome. These guys. This is one of them. The Paranormal Ranger. And now I'd like to welcome the other great half of the Navajo Rangers. We have Stan Milford Jr. How are you?
I'm great. I'm doing really good.
How's the retired life?
It's different. Actually, it's a lot busier than when I was working full time.
You would think.
Yeah, no, I'm busier now.
So what keeps you busy? Going around the world, really?
Well, one of the big things is that when
All right,
John
the
and
whistleblower
I,
stuff?
we did an episode with Unsolved Mysteries.
You haven't been paying attention, Fantasy. I just did a show with Toby talking about it. November 13th. There's going to be a hearing. And I know I could say one name that we said, I think. Yeah, one name. Rear Admiral, retired. Tim Gallaudet, Navy, talking about USOs. Because they're going to broaden it now. It's going to be November 13th. Unless they push it. Because they're waiting till after the election now. And when things settle. Because you got to remember, Some people may be reelected. I'm talking like in the House, in Congress itself. So they're waiting to see how things settle, but there will be one November 13th, and it will be public. And there's going to be more than one. But that's all I'm going to say about it. So there's more. But like I said, when things come out publicly, then we can talk about it. That's all I'm going to say on that. But keep an eye on November 13th. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on too. I'm not saying no more. Now, again, it doesn't matter. And that's why I keep telling, like on the show with Toby, you might think like I have, obviously my opinions are all over the place. It's hard to be like an objective person, when you're jumping all over the place. But I don't even know if I have it. He's recording right now. I could bother him at some point. I'm going to bring him on sometime. I'm trying to see if I even have it. I may have deleted it because I don't keep files. I think I deleted that. That's kind of messed up. I don't even save the files that I do. All right, we can do it a different way. Let me see. I have to be careful because this is gonna... All right, we have my camera on so nobody could see what I'm doing. Oh, it's actually published. It's out now. I'm seeing it now. It's out. They released it. All those interviews are now officially released. I see it's published. That's pretty cool. Good on Eric. Eric, I should call him, but I'm not going to bother him. Good on you, Eric, doing it. Getting it out there quick. All right, you could share it. You get an idea of where...
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Marked by the Sky. With me, as always, my co-host, Mr. Bill Skywatcher.
Let me tell you what's going on this evening at the beginning of the week in Rock. Let me tell you, Toby knows a lot too. He has his pulse on a lot of stuff. I respect him. I mean, I can't even tell you the level of respect I have for him and the knowledge that he brings. He knows a lot of stuff. Oswald, what's going on in your neck of the woods now? Anything interesting?
Monday already, yeah.
They said last
yeah.
frustration, actually. We'll get into that a little bit.
Won't go into too much detail, but I will say that me and Paul Simones,
He sounds like me.
who runs the Roswell UFO tours here, were out on a trip. My wife tagged along, and we were at a certain
Location?
yeah, maybe something crashed there. I don't know, but it's somewhere I've only been to one time now. That was my first time going, so shout out to Paul for finding it. Yeah.
Wow. So I'm sure, I know you really can't say much, but let's just follow it up this way. Will you both, or all three of you, be going back to that location?
Oh, absolutely.
That says it all. So, I mean, it's one thing to go somewhere and say, there's nothing here, nothing to see here. But that's why I had to ask that question, because it seems like you guys are a little bit interested in that area that you went to.
Yeah.
No,
More to come on that.
I'm trying to get it out of you. But Toby, it is just so frustrating with this UAP stuff. Trying to get the funding, for the fiscal year. We know that they tried to do another amendment to the Gillibrand, Schumer rounds. I think Rubio is also associated to that. And it looks like it's a nothing. It doesn't look like it. And the great work by someone who we possibly may have on as a future guest on this show, Matt Laszlo. I mean, this guy, if anyone, he's on it. He asks the relevant questions. At least somebody's out there trying to get the information.
Oh yeah, he does a fantastic job. I just texted him with him the other day. Hopefully we'll get him on next week. But yeah, if you want to talk about actual boots on the ground at the Capitol, asking the relevant questions for those of us that are into the UAP topic, he is the number one source in my opinion.
He does incredible work, Toby.
Yeah, and I think actually he had a recent follow up with who was it? Was it Rounds? I'm not sure.
Yes.
Was it who said the amendment is not actually dead in the water yet?
But if you go to Matt's site, which is, I'm looking at it right now, askapoll, POL.com, on September 25th, there's actually an article by Matt, and it's with Rounds. And he says, he asked the question to Rounds, and he says, what happened to your amendment with Schumer in the NDAA, or National Defense Authorization Act? And he said, Senator Mike Rounds said, like you just referenced, the NDAA's not out yet. And then he said, we're hearing it's being gutted again. We'll see. That's what Rounds said to Matt. So, I mean, there is, you've heard the talk. There is a lot of people saying it's dead. It's not going to happen. It's gutted. See, Toby, I think here's where the problem lies. Look what's going on right now globally, with all the threats popping up everywhere. It's global. Try not to say it's aliens or it's interdimensionals. There's two key things. We are dealing with a national security threat of unknown aerial phenomenon. We are. And that alone, even if you take out the other part of it, the extraterrestrial or interdimensional or whatever other source, that to me is so important for the national security of our country in itself. Take that other stuff out. Why aren't you guys putting any kind of fiscal attention to this threat? Because it is a threat, whether you want to say it's China, Russia, North Korea. Something should be done. You don't necessarily have to say it's extraterrestrial, it's aliens. But, in general, you should say, well, this is needed. And also the non-human intelligence aspect, that could be AI, artificial intelligence, that is controlling so many things. So, you don't have to say it's extraterrestrial in nature, though many believe that we are experiencing something like that. Anyway, I'm getting phone calls while this is going on. But we get into the whole thing with the whistleblowers, and it's the same. And I said it to Nick, and I say it to a lot of people publicly and privately. What the heck are you going to learn in a public hearing? What are you going to learn? Nothing. They're going to say third party. Well, this person told me that they seen this or showed me documents. Well, I can't show you the documents here because they're classified. We can do this behind closed doors in a classified setting, but the public's looking at it like, so what are we going to see? What are we going to learn? Nothing. Because everything's happening behind closed doors. Even if they were to put out, and I brought it up here, a photo or video, you don't think the first thing people are going to say, that's an AI-generated photo, or that video is BS? It was also created. And then you're going to, even if they were to come out with stuff like this, people are going to say right away, that's fake. And then it's just going to go further and further. It's going to spin out of control. So even like Fantasy said about other whistleblowers, does it really matter? Does it? Whatever they say in a public setting? Because the first thing they're going to say, I cannot discuss that. That's classified. If you would like, you can submit this and we can take it into a classified setting behind closed doors. That's what they always say. So it's frustrating because the public's not going to see it. And it's not even about the source. It's about the technology that they use to gather the data. There's a lot of different things that go on behind the scenes that makes it classified for numerous reasons. It doesn't have to be just a photo itself, or now a document is different. You can maybe release something that's heavily redacted, but then they're gonna try to figure out, where was this taken, what kind of technology was used to obtain this photo or video. And a lot of it is classified technology. They don't want to reveal that to our adversaries or even our allies, because allies spy on each other too. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that prevents any of this stuff from coming out. And then there's the classification itself. A lot of people in Congress don't have the classification to go into a skiff, as we've seen. Just ask Tim Burchett that question, that he can't go into a skiff because they say he doesn't have the classification to see this highly, highly classified material. The Gang of Eight might be able to, but there's a lot of people that are sitting in Congress right now that their classification doesn't meet the criteria of some of this stuff that's above them. So they can't see it either. So there's a lot involved. And like I've said on this, just think about the Pandora's box. When you're talking about an SAP program that's protected under the Atomic Energy Act of 1954, where it's a need-to-know basis only, there's no oversight. Where's the money coming from for these projects? Where's the money coming from? Who's it going to? What companies are getting this money? Who are the contractors? Are we talking about Boeing, Northrop? Like, who was given the money to do the R&D, research and development? And like I said, where's the money trail? There's no oversight. So where's this money coming from? So you're opening up stuff that they don't want the public to even think about having access to. They don't want to do that. They don't want to reveal names, corporations. You're dealing with some powerful entities. And they're going to protect that. People who use the word deep state, well, this is deep. And it's highly sensitive. And you're dealing with powerful entities. So it's a lot more complex than people realize. Especially when you talk with each other. And Tom, you ever think the UFO phenomenon is part of Operation Margaret? We have to be careful because of everything that's out there, including, and I'm just saying this, I'm just putting this out there, there's a lot of speculation of a false flag. There's so many different theories. What you look for is like what Mark D'Antonio, and I totally agree with Mark, you want the science, you want the data, you want the hard evidence. It's the only way. Speculation, assumptions, opinions, it's all out there. We need the evidence. It's the only way. But again, this is a national security issue. It's classified. And the public, and like a friend of mine said in chat, with more whistleblowers coming forward, what they're going to say, they can say whatever they want to say. It doesn't make it where it's going to be, it's more of a belief system, a faith system, because where's the evidence? Show us the evidence. It's the only way. And you'll hold your breath till you turn colors or suffocate, because you're not going to get it. You're going to get these ridiculous videos that they put out, which they'll say, you see this? This was actually a balloon or a drone. They'll have an explanation for it. So it's not a UAP or UFO, whatever. They'll say, everybody thought this was a UAP. Well, guess what? It's not. You see those videos and the explanations. But imagine the videos they have no explanation of what the source is, and we don't see those because they don't have an answer. So they're like, do we really want to put this out there? Because we don't even know what the heck we're dealing with. We're going to show it to the public. What are we going to tell them? That we don't know? What is it all about? Control. They want to control the narrative. And that's not having control if they do something like that. So you have to look at it in a lot of different ways. It'll make your head spin. But as I was talking with Toby, and Toby agrees, it's very frustrating. And we talk to a lot of people. I mean, we have access to information behind the scenes. And it's, even for a person, and for Toby, it's frustrating. And for a lot of people who take this seriously and don't mock people or try to destroy people's credibilities, put them down, we've dealt with that long enough. Just try to get to some kind of a rational, logical explanation, especially if you have science and data and evidence to back it up. And how many people have that? So it's tough. It's really difficult. Jade, I'll talk to you after I get the bike video up, because I'm gonna mute and just play it. But I just wanted to show this stuff a little bit before I show the bike video, because that is my intention tonight. The disaster that happened today going out from New Paltz to Kingston, trying to stream it. I couldn't get a signal. It was horrific. And you know what I forgot? I forgot to bring the bear spray. Nothing happened, thankfully. But I did all that last night. For what? To forget it right there. So I ended up going on the trip without, I wasn't going to go all the way back home to grab the bear spray. I was like, I forgot. After I was taking everything out, I said, oh no. Momzilla. I heard it. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, enough of that. I'm now going to mute and show the bike video, which I haven't seen yet. And I discovered some really interesting things today while I was biking. It's very historic in nature, because I kind of put the pieces together of what I was looking at. I never could figure out, what is that? What was that used for? But then when I read a sign with information on it, I said, wow, that's what those are for. And in the video, you're going to see there's an area where they used dynamite, black powder, to mine dolo, I think it's called dolo stone, which made concrete, cement. This cement was even used in the base of the Statue of Liberty. It helped build the Brooklyn Bridge, the Empire State Building. It supplied cement throughout the United States. It was a big supply chain. I was like, wow. Then, out of nowhere, when I passed the first cave, I was going really slow today. I was like really trying to see. I can't wait to go out there in a couple of weeks because the colors are not there yet for the leaves. So I'm going back out there. But I also want to go out there in the late fall, early winter, when there's no leaves on the trees so I could see more. Because I seen a structure made of stone just out of luck. And I made a point of where it is. It was this big stone, old looking structure. It looked like it was made in colonial times. And it was built on inside the side of the hill. And it had 2 openings on the bottom. Now maybe that was used as part of the cement manufacturing, mining, and they stored their equipment in there. I don't know. But I sure as heck want to take a trip with a flashlight with someone, because I don't want to go by myself. Excuse me, and go on a little adventure. There are a lot of caves that really mining areas that I found today. I was trying to throw a rock into it because it looked like water was in there. But then I realized that's not water. That's just blackness on how it goes in. I was like, oh my gosh. If I had somebody there with me, because where am I going to put the bike? If I go off on a little adventure. Plus, I need a flashlight, like a good one, which I have. So I want to explore. That's my intention, to explore in some of these places. So I plan on definitely going back. Definitely going back in a week and a half. But I'm going to record only, no more live streaming. It's not going to work. The signal, this is in the middle of the woods. There's no towers. You're out there by yourself. With maybe a few people around you. But that's about it. So I'm going to play that now. And I'm going to play it in its entirety. And it's 2 hours long. And I'm going to sit here and watch it. This way it's up on the platforms. And I'll have to upload it. I have not seen it. It took me a while to put all the edited pieces together. I did not go over it. It's raw. I just put all the little clips together. There's going to be skips from when I was live. You're going to see me like if I was live. And then all of a sudden I said I give up. I'm just going to record moving forward. Because it was so frustrating today. Horrible. So I'm not going to do that anymore. No more live streaming. Not in a place like this where I can't get a signal. For nothing. So let me pause it.
All right.
And make it full screen. And I'm going to mute. And I'm going to watch. Because I have not watched this. I'm really curious to see how it came out on a recording. All right, so I'm going to get off and mute. Stream health looks good. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Getting ready for this crazy bike ride. I need to put music. That's tight, which is what it's good. And I forgot a very important thing, the bear spray. Unbelievable. After I prepped for it last night. All right, we're ready. Oh no, forgot the gloves. Shit. Now I gotta take all this out to get the keys. I'm gonna have to carry this with me. I need the gloves. It's a little chilly. Good morning. You gotta be kidding me. It's tangled in the light. Oh, here we go. The force goes into the flow. Just to say, I sing while sometimes I sing while I'm riding the bike. Because I got the music loud in my head. You can't hear it on the stream, but I am definitely listening
different parking
to music. Now I know the signal's gonna fall out of here. I was right about that. Trail should be coming up. Oh my God. This is not good. This is just not good. From first to last, peak is never a pass. Something always finds the light gets in your eyes. And here's the trail. It's like that guy did that shit on purpose. It's unbelievable. Good morning.
You can rest at the side.
This is so beautiful. I love
know
this.
the signal's gonna go out, but I'm recording it anyway. It'll be uploaded. We're going to Kingston. And over the bridge, past the caves, past the mines. Shot in the dark. In the long run.
I need to stop singing when I'm streaming like this.
From first to last. The peak is never past. Something always fires the light that gets in your eyes. One moment high and glory rose on by. The flashes and fades in the summer sky. Little rush to start the morning and the trip. Love it. Oh yeah, my phone's got to be okay if I could hear the music.
This is like the last part of
It's gonna be 75 today, but it's
civilization
not 75 right now.
before we get deep in the
About
woods.
63. Maybe here is less, higher altitude. About 60. I'm dressed for it. I'm just glad I didn't forget my gloves. These gloves. Biking gloves. Let's see as we go to the mountains how the leaves are turning. I may have to come back next week here. This is going to be the best place to see everything. This is right on the rim of the Catskill Mountains in New York. You can make the most of the distance. First you need the right. First you've got last. Oh, this song is perfect for this right now.
Yeah, you see how it cut? I lost everything. Everything from...
I am in the middle of nowhere and the signal is insane. Insane.
So now I'm
How
recording.
am I live? Oh, look at the signal, so bad. All right. I'm just gonna record the stream because I don't want it to look like this. So I'll just upload this later.
It's really bad. You're in the mountains. There's nothing you can do. It was really bad. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody around me. Like, I'm out there by myself. Now I got my mic on, so that's the train here. This is bear country too. This is why I was talking about it last night.
What the fuck?
Oh God. I was tangled. And I stop a lot to show you different things.
A lot of problems.
I usually don't stop.
The signal. I'm gonna have to record now. I'm gonna have to record the whole trip. I don't even know if I got anything.
It looks really good though. And you'll see people from time to time, but far and
Wasting
few.
a lot of precious time. Got mountains on the right. What the hell is that?
That was that structure I
What the
seen.
hell is that?
I stopped on the way back to look at it. It caught my
I'm gonna
eye.
have to investigate that on the way back.
That's that structure I was talking about in the middle of nowhere. See, I'm looking. I'm really looking. I'm not going that fast. I'm taking my time. The bridge is coming soon. That's not
Can't
paved.
get a signal out here.
That's like a
We're deep.
crushed gravel dirt.
But we should get to Rosendale soon. Bridge with the storm in the eye. I don't even know if it's recording. I'm coming between you.
When you see people, that means there's a parking area close by.
Little Metallica. There must be parking up ahead. It was crazy. I stopped at the campsite, got the information brochures, but they sell food and coffee there. I was like, in the middle of nowhere, they're selling stuff. I'm like, that is so cool. I just had a cup of coffee.
Here comes the bridge.
Oh, we're close to the Rosendale. Oh, we're close to the Rosendale. I remember this. The Rosendale Bridge is right up ahead. I've done this already a few times.
I didn't hear the kid. I had earbuds with music.
Here we go.
Said hello. I didn't say anything because I didn't hear anything.
Go!
This is a trip. This bridge is a
Oh, the
trip.
leaves ain't turning yet. Gonna have to come back next week. Look at this. Wow, this is bumpy. Worse than the last time. It's like warping. This is kind of scary. The boards are warping. This is where I stopped the last time. In the air. Oh. Let's see if we're recording at least. We're I don't want to say that word.
This was this morning. It's a recording from...
Self-destruct. Self-destruct.
All right, let's stop this. All right, let's see what the health is. Not good. So I stopped it and just started recording. The stream can't be that healthy. It's showing. Ah, there it goes. It just dropped. So we're not going to get a signal. The stream, the signal is atrocious on the bridge. Atrocious. So I need to record because I'm gonna miss all this on a good quality recording. It is bad. I got one little bar. What's up, Ben? Horrible. So I'm gonna record Stop again. My trip and upload it later because this is just horrible. All right, let me do that. I'm out. All right, since the recording, I mean the signal, I'm gonna waste my time here today. This is 20 minutes from my house. I can't even get a signal. Well, so I'm gonna record. The trail starts 20 minutes from my house. This is gonna waste. Shut down. Wow, that's horrible. But look at it. Gorgeous. Beautiful. So you're looking at, this is the Rosendale Bridge, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm just gonna record. Whatever happens, happens. This could be an utter disaster. The signal is horrific. So I'm just gonna record the whole trip. I wasted half the trip. I'm like leaning over to look down. It's, you can see I'm leaning over to look down. Let me check the GoPro. We should be fine. I can't go on that side. I'll do it on the way back. So I'm connected by a cable. Because I'm connected to a power bank. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna end up being out here all day. So the GoPro doesn't die. Now we're going to bear country. This is where it is, right here. This I mean, we're in bear country, but this is where it's gonna get deep. I am, let me tell you, and my friends will tell you, I was a daredevil when I was young. Crazy train. I'm not afraid. Let's go. Of an adventure. Let's just say that. I'm not. Not easily intimidated. So now you got the caves and the mines. There's a cave on the right coming up. I guess that's part of growing up in New York City. Make their own rules. This is where I got, I even say it's dangerous coming up in about 15 minutes. But I'm gonna go to the cave first. But all these people were there, so I waited till they left a little bit. Good morning. Good morning. This place is awesome in the summer.
Oh yes, it sure is.
Have you been here in the summer?
I live on Main Street.
Oh, because that, the feeling from that,
Cool, right?
I try not to show nobody on
It's
camera.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Are you taking like a movie camera as your GoPro?
What's that?
You taking a
I'm
video?
recording, yeah.
Really cool.
I'll edit you guys out. Because I can't get a signal up here.
Oh.
So I have to record.
They said
But
it
yeah,
was-
this is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
I got careful up there, no falling.
Bend the get down, baby.
So right there, there's
I
a
got a marker over my door.
thing there that shows that inside there could be bats,
That's
bear, by which. Well, this is bear country because we're on the outskirts of the Catskill Mountains, which is to the west here.
If I called a
So
friend
there's mines up ahead.
right now, he'll
There's
tell
all
you
kinds of stuff here.
the crazy things I've
Kind
done.
of see. I'm gonna take my.
I'm not
helmet
proud
off,
of it either.
you are here.
and my hair's probably gonna look like a wreck.
Come on, guys, we're gonna keep moving.
I took my helmet off. I really didn't want to show anyone.
Yeah, my husband's going to be here riding it with us because he can't walk well, but didn't get air in that last tire, so. He ain't here.
Well, enjoy your ride. Enjoy the
Have a great day to all of you. Now I didn't want to show them on camera, so now I can put the helmet back on because I want to respect their privacy. All right, now we can go over there. Let me put my helmet back. I respect people. All right, now we can back up a little and look at this. So, this is what I showed on the stream. See, American black bear, bats, bald eagle. This is, it says here, the limestone of the mountain, which is right above us here. And the area's topography creates diverse habitats and microclimates for plants and animals. These are home to fragile ferns, bats, and denning, keyword, denning bears. Eagles and other raptors soar along the river valley, and fish and eels migrate up and down the creek. So you've got the cave right over there, and I'll walk over there. I'll walk up to it. I don't want to disconnect from the GoPro power bank, which is not something I really want to do. It's a pain. We'll go right up to the cave here without falling. So the cave is right in there. I gotta be careful with the bike. There's the cave.
Oh.
And you could still feel the cold coming from inside. But that's the cave. And yes, it's a denning area for bear. And there's bats in there, lots of bats. So this is bear country. Like I always tell everybody when I'm streaming, this is not a joke. Oh shit, what did I just... Nothing. All right, let's keep going. We should be recording. I'm gonna point this way because I don't want to have people on the recording. Is my light still on? Yes. All right, now let's keep going.
Now I'm gonna stop. I noticed something.
Oh man, this thing keeps getting tangled on me, this cable.
And I never saw it before, and I'm exploring
All right,
it.
onward.
You're gonna see it now.
Hopefully this is recording.
I would love to go into it, but not by myself, and not without flashlights, and not without protection.
Now, this is not a good place to ride a road bike. I saw those guys passing by on bikes. They're on road bikes. This is not appropriate for that. You could easily get a flat in here. Matter of fact, the person I was just talking to off camera said that her husband got a flat. Couldn't get out here.
Right down there.
So it's limestone. There's caves every freaking where. Oh my God. There's, look at this. Holy Christ. Mining caves, look at this. All in there.
You know I'm gonna
Do
investigate.
you see this? Big holes. They were mining in there. I don't know if you could see this. Holy Christ. I'm trying to put the helmet down. If you could see that. Big gaping holes. Wow. And there's like a trail that goes down there. I'm not going down there. I just want to be curious though. They're everywhere here.
I
Look
say
at
it and then
this.
I investigate.
Is there a trail? I could have sworn I saw like a trail. There is a trail. Holy Christ. I never saw this before. There's got to be a trail right ahead, right here. Do we do it? Do we go? Do we have the nerve? See, now the trail. I seen it. Wow, they're everywhere. I don't want to disconnect, but I could take the power bank and carry it with me. Right here would have to be. See, it goes right there. It's like a trail. That's steep. If I slip, I'm done. We're not taking a chance. Is that water? Hell no. If I fall in there, I'm done. Oh, hell no. But that's intense. If I was with somebody, I don't know if that looks like water. If I had a rock, let me see. I'm gonna throw a rock in there. It looks like standing water. God, I can't get to that rock. I just seen a rock. Come on, I just seen a rock. Oh shit, there's thorns. I just saw a nice sized round rock. I probably kicked it with the leaves. My gosh, I just had a nice looking rock. Anyway, here's a rock. Let's see if my pitching. Nope, too short. Damn it, I need a rock.
I'm going nuts looking for a rock, and there's no rocks. How could there be no rocks?
Yes, it's light. Oh, hell no. I was short again, barely, but still short. Oh, there's the rock. Is that a rock? No, that's not a rock. Damn, I need a rock.
I can't find a rock.
Are you kidding me? All here, there's not a rock. That is bizarre. Have to have a heavy rock to give it some distance.
I'm looking for a freaking rock. I'm pushing the leaves with my feet.
Are you kidding? How could there not be a rock? Here's a rock. Let me throw it high. I would hit the freaking tree. Well, there's another way to do this, but I'm not going to do it.
And that would go down.
I can't believe I can't find a rock in a dirt road area. How is this? Oh, there's one. Okay, let's try to aim this properly. If I shoot for that side, I'm gonna not get through there. Here we go. Oh, hell no, that shit goes in. That's not water. That is not water. That just goes in. That's like a dark, that is a cave. Oh, hell no. Let's get the hell out of here. My luck, a bear will pop out. Let's see if we're still recording, because this is key. Okay, we're still recording. We are recording, which is good. All right, let's onward here. Wow, that is awesome, those mines. I am really, really slacking today. Stopping in all these places because I want to see it. It's all over. Look at them all. They're all in there. Big mining pit areas. Outrageous.
You wouldn't want to go in there though.
Iron Mountain. It's a beautiful day. Morning. I don't even know if it's still morning. I think it's still morning. Let's hit the E. It's a beautiful morning. Late morning now. Had a bug go up my nostril.
There is two.
Gross. Yeah, there's a lot of mining on the right. Gaps, openings. You see a lot of cyclists over here. It is pretty cool. Now there's an area here where it gets a little hilly. Coming up on your left. Uh-oh. It'll be tight. Uh-oh.
It's a little tight.
All right, we're going to use the electric here to climb. Oh yeah, we're gonna really crank it up here. Still gotta pedal the way up. This is awesome though. I hope I'm recording this. You need a mountain bike for this, like I'm using. You can't be using a road bike on this. You're crazy. You are definitely looking for problems. Gotta watch these corners. People come flying out. Whoa. Gotta watch because it's wet. I'm going off the rails on the crazy train. Let's go. Whoa. Can you imagine what this was like back in time? It must have been outrageous.
Oh my God, Tycho! Jesus Christ, you scared me to death! Get out. Come on. Oh my God, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Alright, we don't need the electric now. So today's October 3rd, 2024, a Thursday, and we're out here. I have to record because there's no signal. That's fresh cut. Now comes more of the mines. This is serious bear country, folks. Not a joke. So I got the information for the campsite. I even got a cup of coffee there. It's pretty cool. Could ride the bike and go camping right there. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Room and pillar, natural cement mining. You are standing in front of the one of the many room and pillar natural cement mines. Remnants of one of America's greatest homegrown industries. Rosendale natural cement was produced from a form of limestone, containing all the chemical components necessary to create natural cement. The extraction process largely involved the drilling of blasting holes and the setting of black powder and dynamite charges to dislodge large chunks of rock. The miners removed 2 layers of dolostone and left behind large open rooms with pillars to support the ceiling, hence the name room and pillar mining. In the image to the left, you see the miners posing for photograph in a room and pillar mine. Wow. Note the foreman in the dark suit in the foreground. Yep. Wow. Once extracted, the rock was broken down into smaller pieces and transported to the large kilns nearby to be baked. That's right next to us. That's what that is. That's what that is. A process known as calcination, which converted the natural rock into cement.
The 3D diagram shows, wow, it was that's what that was back there. The 3D diagram below shows a cross-section of the local geology and identifies the 2 members of dolostone that were extracted from Rosendale cement. Many of the massive stone kiln structures are still intact on this property and throughout Rosendale. Rosendale natural cement had natural hydraulic properties, meaning it would harden underwater, making it ideal for bridge, dam, and canal construction. At the peak of the production in the later part of the 19th century, the combined output of all the cement companies operating in the Rosendale area was in excess of 3.5 million barrels annually, representing more than 50% of the all natural cement manufactured in the U.S. at the time. Rosendale Natural Cement helped build the infrastructure of the United States, as well as many of our famous landmarks such as the Brooklyn Bridge and the base of the Statue of Liberty. Wow. Somebody tried to call me
That's outrageous.
doing the stream.
Outrageous.
So I must have had a signal right there. Somebody tried to call me while I was doing that.
Outrageous.
Somebody's trying to call my phone. Really? Please stop it. I can't even get like a break. It's like my life is a 24/7 insanity rush. Bill needs his downtime. I feel like a 911 operator with my phone. A lot of history, Mike. Here are more. So that's that pillar, the natural concrete that was used. Here's another one coming up right here, right in there. You could see it on the camera. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. These folks don't seem to be too worried about bear. These look like he was bird watching with binoculars. That's gorgeous. Look at this. Look at the lakes. Look at that. Let's just stop for a second. Look at that. On both sides. When I get to my destination, I gotta see who called my phone. That's nice. Nature's beauty. Love it. Wonder what this is down here. We're not gonna do any of that right now. So we are right on the edge of the Catskill Mountains. Imagine seeing a Sasquatch. Or a little squatch. A squatchy.
Oh, there's more of that stuff over there. These openings. There's a lot of history here. A lot. I'm doing good. I didn't even use electric.
I'm getting dizzy looking back and forth.
Still sounds like I am, but I'm not. It's just the motor on the tire that makes it sound like it's part of the whole pedal system. See, there's not many people out here at all. It looks deserted almost. I mean, there's a road, but it doesn't even look like a main road. Here's that road now. There's nothing on it. Hello! Now we're gonna put the electric. This looks like a hill. Not too bad. I'm still using it though. That's just too easy. Let's stop it. There's 87. The leaves are not there yet. I'm gonna have to come back in a week. They're not there yet.
I'm gonna pause it because this is now just pretty much till I get to Kingston. There's not much to see. It's just the same look all the way to Kingston. But on the way back, I found a couple more things. I must fast forward because this thing is 2 hours plus long. Now I don't want to lose too much because if I skip, I might miss it. Actually, this might be Kingston. Now, it is. That's where I stopped.
There we go.
That's Kingston. So now I'm gonna head back.
All right, now we're heading back.
All right, let me fast forward a little.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say my music stopped.
Trying to get that line.
Can't wait to go home and eat. Now when we get closer to New Paltz, then it gets a little paved. A little bit more to get to my vehicle and go home. It's not like I'm far from my house.
I look at that structure, it really freaked me out.
From where I parked to my house is 20 minutes. To get to this trail. So everything is close. 87 right there. Wow. That's 87 right there. New York State Thruway. That's wild. Right above us, New York State Thruway.
Let me go a little further.
Needed some new shingles and paint job. Like rail cars that went underneath the mountain. That's outrageous. Needed some new shingles and paint job. Look how nice. Good afternoon. Close to afternoon. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. The mountains in the background. That would be a nice spot to camp. I better not run off right off this trail. I'm enjoying the view too much. Some mines. So cool. I showed this earlier. Now listen up. Right there. That's a deep mine. And here's that other stuff here. Plank roads. Look at that. That is wicked. They must have had some kind of a system to bring it up, like rail cars that went underneath the mountain. That's outrageous. To bring it out.
Now I'm gonna find a path. Right there.
Down and up to that. It goes underneath. Underneath on what I'm riding? Yes. That trail goes underneath.
I must investigate.
Holy shit, right there. Doesn't say private property. Wow, you could walk and go right up to that. I should do it. Why not? I love exploring. It's part of my ancestry, I guess. Cristobal Colon, aka Christopher Columbus. Yes, he's a relative. Is there? Oh yeah. Holy shit. Look at this. I'm gonna have fun coming up this. Wow. That is so cool. I wonder where that goes. Hopefully that gets me out of here. Let's try it. That is nice. Where is this gonna take me?
It's gotta take me back up to the trail, right? Maybe? Maybe not? Where's this going? Doesn't look like anybody's been on this freaking trail. All right, I'm on the other side of the fence now. All right, we're getting... There's still a fence. What the hell? I think I better go back the other way. I think so. This trail's going that way. Wait. We can go down here. This is a rock. That's risky. I'm gonna fall on my ass. There's a big rock there. I don't want to go over that. All right, we're good. I did it anyway. Wow. That was a trip. So then I find that structure. It's right before
Love
the
it. I love it.
Sign that 50%. The above image. Is it a head? Oh yeah, that's right. This. The above image shows multiple buildings that form part of the Lawrence Cement Company by Williams Lake, which is right where we just passed. It comprised of 23 kilns, 8 crackers, 14 grinders, and 8 packers, with the capacity to produce over 2,000 barrels of cement a day. At peak manufacturing, 1892, the company produced 5,500 barrels of cement daily and about 1 million barrels per year. This represented about 1/8 of the total amount manufactured in the United States at the time. The brick building in front of you and shown in the image above, the railroad tracks, held the former offices of Lawrence Cement. During the operation of the Williams Lake Hotel, the office building was reused as a hotel suite known as the Honeymoon Cottage. Also in the image to the left of the office building was the cooperage for the company. The image inset below shows the magnitude of this early industrial operation. The huge stacks of wood in the foreground are bundles of barrel stoves used by the Coopers to build shipping barrels. Beyond the factory buildings, you can see a massive stone kiln wall, which was used for baking, and the local dolo stone extracted from the many nearby mines. That's what I was talking about. Remnants of this kiln wall are visible today and will be preserved for future generations to enjoy. The future Williams Lake project will restore and expand this brick building as a historic interpretive center open to the public. Interactive exhibits will exhibit the history of the 19th century natural cement mining and manufacturing operations, the 20th century operation of the Williams Lake Hotel, as well as the property's unique geology and ecology. Wow. That is outrageous. Awesome. All right, let's find that structure. I was right. It's not even near this. Hope there's not a leak. There's a natural gas smell. Kind of. I could have sworn I smelt it. I don't know. Tangled with my power. No, before that. Or is it after? Before.
This way or this way?
Let's make sure we're still recording. Where the heck is it? I think it's ahead. Might be on the other side of the Rosendale. It is. I hope I'm still recording. I should check. Hanged up. Look at that, right below us. Okay. Rosendale. limestone. Here's the cave on the left, and the bridge is coming up. We're about halfway back. There's the cave right there, bears, bats. Nice. Alright, we're gonna stop. Make sure I'm still recording. Right here at this picnic table. I believe there's one here. Or at least a bench. Okay, let's check. Oh! Let's make sure we're still recording. And we are. Good, good, good. It is 12:07. Now, let's keep going. As soon as I left, she climbed up the rock. So I laughed. My GoPro
She
keeps
was waiting
getting
for me to
tangled.
leave.
So when everybody sees this, all right, now we're going on the Rosendale Bridge, which we were on earlier. And I'm gonna go right to the middle. It's not smooth, it's bumpy. That is so beautiful. Now you'll see the view from here. So now you're all gonna see this when I put this up. The view from the Rosendale. If I can get untangled with my power. Look at that. Look how awesome. Now you tell me that's not beautiful. But see, the trees aren't there yet. They're turning. It's going to be about another, I would say, 10 days. But that's beautiful. Outstanding. Really, outstanding. Uh-oh, I'm tangled, I'm tangled. Now we're gonna go on this side.
You get dizzy, boy. I'm getting dizzy watching. And I'm like leaning over so you could see down.
That's awesome. So there you go. Gorgeous. All right, onward.
All right, good. Onward. She didn't want to ride on it. She's walking the bike.
Uh-oh, I'm tangled, I'm tangled. Okay. For a second, I thought this thing was shaking. Stop freaking out on me.
said, this thing is bumpy. It's a little intimidating. It's like warping.
Kind of scary, to be honest.
Wow. It's bumpy. Coming up behind you. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
You too.
All right, let's skip a little. I want to find that structure.
This is, I love this. I'm telling you, I love this so much. I mean, doesn't make it easy. It's too perfect.
Here it is.
It had to be used for storage.
It's right around here.
Just to get to people. This
It's over here on the
would
right.
be difficult. If there's no way to get into this area with
And
roads, access.
it's in the middle of
Oh
nowhere.
my gosh.
I noticed it on the
What
way.
is that?
That. Right in there.
I noticed that before. Wonder what that structure is. See, if I didn't have my bike, I would walk to that to see what the heck that is. That's just by itself. It's like a little fortress.
And it's built
It
into
doesn't
this-
make geographical sense. It's all by itself.
It's built into the side
And
of
it's
the hill.
built into the side of that mountain.
Hill.
That mountain, the hill. But then that's it. It's just that one structure. And it's got two openings on the bottom. Is it going into like caves? It looks too perfect. It had to be used for storage, something. Maybe, who knows? Colonial times? No idea. I need to remember that. I want to come back with somebody and
So here's the
red brick
campsite.
house, open field. I may have missed something last few times. It's got to be like 12:30. Easy.
The campsite's
See
coming
that
up.
down there?
Oh yeah,
That
this
freaks
tripped me out.
right there. I had a dream that looks just like that years ago. That is freaking me out, that spot. I gotta go back. Many years ago, I had a dream, and in that dream, I saw this. But it was a little different. There's only one thing that was different. It's so bizarre. Oh my God, that is sick. Instead of those posts, there were lamps. Like lights, lampposts, but old, along that. I seen this road in a dream. I keep seeing it and it freaks me out. But like I said, I saw poles with old lantern lights. What is this? Stone Mountain Farm. And I wouldn't doubt it because this looks like this is a farm that was here for years.
Let me go back a little.
That's actually part of the campground. It's called, because I got the brochure. And in that dream, I
Trying to find
colonial times.
the campground.
It's too perfect. It had to be used for. I need to remember that. Greenhouse. Open
So
field.
now the campground is coming up.
This would be my reference point in my head. I think the campsite is not far from here. That would be even better, but that's an open field. That's not hard to remember.
I want to go back there.
Red house. Red brick house, open field. Right after that. Oh yeah, this is the campsite. So it's not far from the campsite. I had coffee here this morning. They were very nice. Here's the campsite. That side, and there they have it. Here's the campsite. So it's not far from that. To the left, if I was going the other way. Nice. Cool.
And the one
I
other
bought
thing,
coffee there today.
the
Did I
one
say
other
that
thing
already?
that's cool.
All right. Not much. Now you're going to do damage to it. Going to something that looks like this. Pick up some speed and have some.
I don't know where the bridge is.
Whoa, that was not there earlier today. Not at all. Feels like I've been out all day. Go out.
Where is the wall kill?
All you needed to do is go sideways. Pick up some speed and have some fun. We're almost at the car now.
But anyway, that's basically the trip today. But there's a lot of places that I want to investigate. I definitely want to do some further investigation on some of these sites. But I don't want to go alone. And like Tom mentioned, if you go in the mines, bring an air quality monitor with you, for sure. But you got to be careful this time of year. The bears. Hibernation's coming. They're going into dens. But that structure, maybe they used it, but it's not. It's on the opposite side of the Rosendale Bridge where the mining occurred. The cementing is way down. It's too far from where that was to be connected to the other thing, the cement thing. This thing is just in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, and it's built into the side of the mountain with stones, but there's two openings. Could it have been for water to come out of there? Like a drainage system back in time? I don't know. But I want to go find out. Now, I'm not crazy enough to go into a cave because of the bears and everything else. That's just dangerous. That's just straight up dangerous. It's dark. You don't know what's lurking in there. That's all you need. Is a bear to come roaring out at you. So I don't think I'll do that. But that other structure, I definitely want to check out. And it's like this, it's so like cool. It's like an adventure. And let me tell you, that bridge is no joke. If you're afraid of heights, you don't want to be on that bridge. I'm telling you. I mean, even walking on it, let alone riding a bike on it. Because they're going to have to inspect that. Those planks are warping. I was bouncing on the bike as I'm riding over that bridge. That's not good. That's telling me those boards are warping. That's not a good thing. So somebody needs to go and inspect that to make sure it's still safe. That's what I'm saying. Oh my God. Could you imagine a loose plank? You hit a bump and you're riding a bike? That's super dangerous. Which I'm the type of person that would notify the town that they need to do, somebody needs to go up there and do an inspection on those boards. Because that's not kosher. I was there earlier this year. It was not like that. It was not bumpy like that. Now with the weather, you know, it could be just warping from the weather. What's that? You held your breath? And I'm staring over the railing to look down past the railing to get a nice view. So it's not exactly, you know, I'm safe. I'm behind this 4-foot-high railing. It's not like I'm going off my feet. But, you know, it's a little intimidating when you're looking over a railing straight down. But I'm holding on. I'm holding on. And then I was thinking in the back of my head, like it was 9:30 in the morning-ish, that one time this year when the earthquake happened. And I'm saying, what happens if there's something crazy like that happens right now? I would flip out. That's the last place I want to be in an earthquake, on a bridge like that. So this whole trip today was fun. It was a lot of fun. But, what's up, Genghis? I'm not going to share the screen. I just want to check it first, because I know X, you asked. Let me see if I sign into my membership account. I'm going to go to sleep soon because I'm exhausted. Seriously, exhausted. Oh shit, they're up. They are. X. They are public. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he's got to fix one. Okay, so 13 are up out of the 14. Right here. So if you get a membership, you could see them. Those are the interviews that we did in Roswell. And I sat down and I interviewed these people. There's one missing. Like if we click on Bryce. They did a good job with this stuff. So I'm here right now with Bryce Zabel. Welcome to the KGRA Digital Broadcasting booth.
I'm glad to be in the booth in Roswell.
And he is the co-host of Need to Know, along with Ross Coulthart, and also a great filmmaker as well. You are.
Well, I've had some films made.
Yes, you have.
Had some TV series made.
So you've been involved with this latest whistleblower.
Sure.
That's all the news that's been coming out.
Absolutely.
And what is your take on how the public is reacting to all this information that's coming out now?
Well, I think it's clear there's going to be some blowback. You can't have someone say the things Dave Grush has said, and let's just review what he has said. Among many things, he said there have been crash wreckage retrievals. There are intact craft. We have bodies. And there is reverse engineering going on in the aerospace industry. So these are pretty major things. I wouldn't expect it to have no pushback. There is pushback.
Of course there will
be. And yet, at the end of the day, what do we know about Dave Grush? The guy's credentials are impeccable.
nobody has challenged his credentials. So to push back on Dave Grush, you either have to believe this man of incredible resume is either making stuff up for reasons that he's either crazy or a liar, or that somebody has put him up to it, and I don't think any of those are true.
Is there any blowback as far as trying to discredit his background, or is it to the point where it's impeccable that it's hard to do that right now?
I don't think you can discredit Dave Grush. I mean, let's think about Dave Grush for a second. Here's a man.
I
who
love
was,
asking the questions. I
allowed
do.
to work on the Presidential Daily Briefing paper. He literally was allowed to walk it over to the White House. This is somebody the government's trusted. Okay. Now, people say, well, he didn't actually touch us.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to play the whole damn thing because it's membership. Just to give you an idea. Yeah, Childress is awesome. I had fun interviewing him. Nick Pope was interesting. Ben Hansen was really interesting. And this guy, a lot of people wonder, he was 80-something years old when I interviewed him. John Alexander. And he doesn't hear well.
And now, for all the KGRA viewers, I have a special guest here. This man has been involved in so many different areas of research, whether it's at physics, near-death experiences, remote viewing. So much this man sitting next to me has been involved with. It is an honor to be sitting next to John B. Alexander.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. Now, before we begin, Green Beret, Vietnam. This is a holiday. Thank you for your service to our country. And I think more of us need to be appreciative of the veterans that serve for this country. Now, we're going to talk about what's going on with this UAP whistleblower stuff.
Okay.
What is your feeling about what's going on right now? The secrecy behind it, whistleblowers?
Frankly, I don't know. I've never met Grush, but I have talked to a number of very high-level people who say believe.
So, as far as belief, so his credibility is valid?
Credibility is
his background?
Very high, yeah. What nobody attests to, though, is any of the specifics because he hasn't given any.
Right.
He's just said generically, stuff happened.
Word of mouth from others.
More to come. Well, I'll tell you, though, my feeling, which is, I think, kind of critical.
Oh, boy. The Nick Pope one is interesting. Oh, my gosh, yes. Dude, it's night and day what I look like there and now. Obviously, 55 pounds later. I look totally different. I mean, that shirt looks like I'm ready to bust out. I mean, like now. I mean, this is a big difference compared to that. I mean, I look bloated. I look like I'm... and I'm like, it looks like I'm... It's even like my fingers, everything is swollen. I look bloated, like... And not for nothing. It was a month later, I was in the hospital. With a serious medical issue, which is why I'm doing this now. It was a major, major life wake-up call. But that's why I'm doing this now. And that's why I just showed the bike riding, because that's all about everything. So, yeah. And you're right, Genghis, that's for sure. I look at myself and I'm like, oh my God, I look scary. I look bad. I don't even want to see if they did a close-up of my face. It's like, I mean, seriously. Let me see if there's a close-up of just me. I hope not. Ugh.
Yeah.
Us, United States.
I know Five Eyes.
Oh, I just had it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I look old too. Look at that. It's like, I can't even do the face. Oh my God. That's pretty bad. I mean, you don't see this, the pockets, like, and then look at the triple chin. It's like, there's like a triple. Oh my God. Yeah, that's scary. That is freaking scary. But at least I'm doing the right thing. That's the main thing. That I am addressing my health. For real. Now, I was actually busy. I'm always busy, but... And like I said, the plan is 30 more. I'm not done. 56 pounds later, losing after that nightmare. 30 more and I'll be right where I want to be. 30 more. That would be 150. I'm at 180 now. That was 236. That was 236. This is 180. It's a lot of weight. But I want to go 30 more. By spring 2025, I should be there. Definitely. I should be there. Or close. If I'm not 160 by the first day of spring 2025, I will be pissed. I will be really upset. Because I'm on a mission. All I do is diet and exercise now. It is a challenge. It is a challenge. But it is kind of a weird thing because it's the way, like I know I could see it over time. But the thing is, like, when I stand up, it's like, and a camera does make a person look bigger. There's just no doubt about it. But I have pockets in here now. There's like holes here. The fat got eliminated in here. So there's just this little fat left here, but the fat is gone here. It just totally, I don't know if you could see, I'm not lifting my shirt, but the pockets, this is where the fat was and is gone. Of course, it came out to like here. But it's funny how the weight, it just, oh shit, the Mets are advancing. They beat the Brewers. It's going inward. And when this gets out, there's only a very small little pinch. See that little pinch? That's all I have left. Then it's going to work its way up. And I'm doing a little of the weights too. You could see I'm getting more stocky again. But it is not easy. And you can't be frustrated because it's not a miracle thing. That it's just going to disappear like that. Especially when you look like that. It takes time and dedication. But the goal is, I'm not going to stop. The lights are flashing. The hell is going on? It stopped. Did you see that? All right, now this is just a little weird. What's going on in the house right now? It stopped. You saw the flickering? You saw that, right? It stopped. That's the kind of weird shit that goes on. Like, that doesn't happen. I stream all the time. I've never seen that one happen before. You can't make it up. You just cannot make this up. But the thing that's bad and it's frustrating, because I'm not going to weigh myself now because I just ate a little while ago. Because, and I say it a million times, when you start developing muscle mass, that's weight. Even though you still might be burning the fat and getting rid of the body fat, muscle weighs. It puts weight on. Excuse me. So I'm stuck. Because riding a bike 4 times a week, you are developing muscles. And I got my free weights that I play around, like when I'm working, I'll lift the weights. I haven't done the bench because I have the rotator cuff surgery 5 years ago, something like that. I gotta be very careful. Not only that, I had surgery on the arm, the elbow, chips. The scar is almost completely gone now. It's still slightly there. Right there. So I have to be very careful. Rotator cuff, you can tear it again. I mean, it's just, it's like a thing they tie in there to tie it together again. It's anchored. That's not something you want to re-injure. Let's just put it that way. But, you know, like, just getting back in shape is amazing. Like, I can ride now and ride and ride because I'm built up to it again. Did you show him where you had... You know what my doctor told me about the hole in my arm? Now, he's a physician. He says, you need to go see a dermatologist to look at that closer. It looks like an ingrown hair. What? Ingrown hair? Are you nuts? No way. I mean, I can't see it. That's the bad thing about the hole in my arm, is it's back here somewhere, and I can't see it. It's there somewhere, is the hole. Now, you can't even see it on the freaking camera. It's there somewhere. I can't see it. Notice, by the way, notice how I'm getting bigger again. It's like the muscles are coming back. But I don't know. It's big. It's not. That hole is weird. And you could talk to Mark D'Antonio. He'll tell you. He told me on a serious level. Ronald was here. Keith was here. Mark. I think even Amanda. I'm not even sure. But Mark got serious with me. He goes, Bill. And you know Mark. He got serious with me. He says, Bill, that looks like that's some kind of an implant. For Mark to say something like that on a serious tone, yeah, that kind of says something. I'm trying to find the picture of it. It's not in here. It's in the bill folder. I think it's in Drive D. I don't take many pictures. I don't even know where the bill folder is. I'm going to sleep soon. I am so tired. It's been a long day. I'm trying to find that picture of the hole in my arm. And it's not like I could just take a picture right now because I don't even know exactly where it is. It's funny because when the kids were here that one time and they said, Bill, what's that hole in your arm? That's how I found out. I said, what are you talking about? You have a hole in your arm. The kids noticed that when I was in the pool with them. A hole in my arm. And then their mother took the picture. I was like, no way. No way. Yeah. Mark stuck a toothpick and it almost went half in when I told him to stop because it was really starting to get unnerving. Because I didn't feel it. Nothing came out of it. I just didn't want to take that further. It was scary. It was starting to like make me nervous. I can't find my bill folder. I'm going to be doing Christmas decorations next week, starting. Let me look it up. Computer. I can't find my bill folder. Bill. It's in the bill folder. I think. Tycho, what are you doing? Oh, there's Bill. But that's not the right bill. Shit. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I should have seen where that's located. Bill. Okay, now I'm in the bill folder. It's gotta be in here. So far, not good. Let's try build 2. It's not in build 2. Build 3. It's not looking good. It's not in build 3. There's only 4 of them. Build 4. Alright, we have a problem. Where is the build folder? Wherever that folder is located. Oh shit. I should have tagged the like hole in arm. If I find the folder with the picture, I'm gonna rename it so I know where it is. Oh shit, now it's stuck. I have to kill it. Uh-oh. It's locking up. That's not a good thing. Oh, shit. I'm trying to get it to work. But the windows froze on me. I'm going to close some windows down. Okay. Wow. It's starting to work again, but now it froze again. You know why? It's loading and it's searching the entire computer, which is not easy. Shit. What is it, Ma? What? Oh. I know, Ma, please. I'm tired mentally. I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about? I understand what you're saying. Okay. Oh my gosh. I heard you. I'm too tired to deal with her. Okay, it's not in that one. Oh God. Torture. It might be in here. It is. I found it. Oh, that definitely doesn't look like no fucking, excuse my language. All right, Mom.
They don't even have a cure for cancer.
Yeah, that.
That's a bullshit thing.
And the thing that bugs me about it, it looks like, if you see these lines, it looks like it's cauterized. It's like burned. You see how it looks around the edges? The lines that are going in it? That is so... You see the lines? You see the lines? Like it was burned. Like something hot made those lines. It does not look... It definitely doesn't look... And it's perfectly round. And it's on the other side of my arm, like I said, and I cannot see it. Put it this way, if I knew where it was, I would show you with a toothpick how deep that thing goes, and I don't feel it, and nothing comes out. There's like nothing oozing coming out of it. It's just a freaking hole. And no, it's not a BB gun. Actually, it looks crazy. And I can't see that. I cannot see that. Where's my phone? I'm gonna try to see if I can take a picture right now. It's impossible. Like, how would I do this? How would I even take a picture? All right, this has a timer. Oh, no, it doesn't. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, how would I even try to take a picture of what's back there? You know what I mean? It's like freaking impossible. It would be more like luck. It's on that side of the arm. There's no way. No way. There's just no way I could take a picture myself of it. I can't even see it like on here. Let me put the camera down. Oh shit. Like, where is it? I can't tell. Alexa, bright. Oh, maybe that's it right there. Right.
Sorry, what device?
Right. I can't even point it out. I can't find it. Is that it? That dot? I can't get there. Like, I can't even. No, that cannot be it. It's not. That's not it. That's not it. It's back here some fucking where. That's it. Right there. I can't. Right there. That's it. That's it right there. But there's no way I could take a picture of that. There's no way. It's in a freaking crazy spot. Mom doesn't know how to take a picture. Can't rely on her. That's the best picture. But it is. It's back there. You see what I'm saying? It's like impossible. How would I see that? How would I know that hole is there? Unless somebody told me. Like they did. I didn't know that hole was there. I can't even see it. Yeah, but that I have. I have that scar. That's this. That's from the shots, and there's another one up there. I have those marks from the vaccines. That's a hole. That's different. That's a different thing. But when Mark comes over or somebody that I know how to use a camera, I'll have them look at it, take a better picture of it for me. Because I would, obviously there's no way I could stick a toothpick in there because I can't even get a good angle on it. I can't even see it. So I can't get that angle. I can't get an angle on that. But that is freaking bizarre. That is bizarre. I mean, look at that freaking thing. It's like a pit. And it looks like it was burned in, like, just the way this looks doesn't. Shit is weird. And it's perfectly round. That shit is bizarre. You see, when you look at it out, you see the lines. It looks like a burn. It looks like a cauterized. It has like a look to it. I don't know if you could see it, but it looks like something hot went into my fucking arm. It doesn't look natural. And you could see the other hairs. You could see that shit is not like that. I mean, come on. That's just not. If you think it's larger than a pore, well, a toothpick stuck in there easily. I just asked Mark D'Antonio. He'll tell you. He's the one who stuck a toothpick in my arm. and Ronald was there. They were like freaking out. Like he kept going deeper and deeper, and I was like freaking out, like because I'm not feeling it. And Mark's just going, and Keith, like I said, Keith and Ronald, they were all here while he's sticking this toothpick into that hole. A toothpick. And it's going deeper and deeper. And I'm like, that's it, Mark. Don't go any freaking deeper. Because I'm afraid I didn't feel anything, but I don't want him going in deeper because I don't know what's coming. I was starting to get nervous. You can ask Mark. Bill, Mark, how far did you stick a toothpick in Bill's hole in his arm? He'll tell you. And Mark was freaking out because he kept going deeper and deeper. Like, Bill, you don't feel that? I said, no. He keeps going. He keeps going in. They're like freaking out on this Mark putting the toothpick in my arm. And I didn't want him to keep. I didn't want him to keep going because I got scared. Like I don't want to know how deep this thing goes in my arm. Because now I'm starting to freak out. How could that be? How could you have a hole so deep that and nothing came out? It was like there's nothing on the toothpick. It was clean. It was freaky. You know what? Because Mark is like the only person. There's very few people that I trust sticking a toothpick in that hole. And if Mark's ever here again, I'm gonna say, Mark, let's do this live. Let's do it. Let's show them. And Mark's gonna be okay. Let's do it, because Mark gets a kick out of it, and you'll see it. You'll see it live. And Mark's sticking a toothpick in that hole in my arm. And there's a weird. It's weird. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it because it gets me like. I've never looked at Mom's arm to see if she has anything like that. Yeah, I've got those scars too. But I also have scars from my rotator cuff on the top. It's hard to see. See, there's the shot, right? I can't. You see it? There's the shot from years as a kid where my thumb. I can't even figure it out because it's hard to tell when you're on a camera. You see it? It's right by the top of the guitar. That's the shot mark, right there. That's mine on the upper arm as a kid. That's mine. Right there. That's not where the hole is. The hole is down here. And then up here, these are the scars from the rotator cuff surgery. It's almost invisible now, but that's a rotator hole. That's an indentation right there from when they went in. And I have another one. It's hard to, like, there's another one somewhere over there. So yeah, the hole is down this way. It's not up there. And then I've got this weird thing that doesn't go away and it comes back. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what this is. And it drives me nuts. There's a mark. Oh, fuck. I can't do it. This thing. And I scratch it. There's this thing here. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's down here. That. Where's the hole? See, it's hard to do this. Like, the hole is hit over. Forget it. I'll go nuts. That's what. It's probably there so I wouldn't find it. Yes. Because I can't even do it on a camera. I can't even do it on a camera. Let alone, there's no way I could see it. It's impossible that I could see that. That hole. No matter what I try, and you see me, I'm trying. I'm trying to put it like this. Like I can't get the angle. This camera's not gonna let me. I really, really, really would like, because you see, I would have to get up here and turn and not kill myself. Oh, I got the speaker I could stand on. Let's see. Where is that fucker? Where is that hole? It's got to be somewhere there. It's in the back. I can't even see it. It's the elbow. That's got to be it, right below. This mark, that's the hole. There it is. It's right there. I can't even fucking... Right there. There it is. There's the hole. It's right there. Where my fingertip is, kind of. There's the hole. There it is. There's the fucking hole. That's it. That's definitely it. There's the hole. And it's, where is it? It's right below that mark. So it's right here. Let me see if I can hold that. Fuck. Do you know how hard this is on the camera? Right there. So there it is. It's right where my finger is right now. Now I can figure out where it is by holding it. So there's where the hole is, where my finger is. It's right there. Now how the hell am I supposed to see that? It's impossible for me to see that hole. Tycho, I took you out a little while ago. That's the hole, right where my finger is. That's not where they put a shot in. It's right there. It's underneath. It's where I can't see it. No matter how I try, there's no way I could see that hole. It's in a spot that I cannot see. No matter what I try to do, there's no way I could see that hole. But that's where it is. It's right there. It doesn't hurt. That is weird. I don't feel anything. It's just meat. I don't feel shit there. But how, you know what I mean? How would I know that was even there? There's no way I would, that could have been, unless the kids didn't tell me, I would have never known that hole was in my arm. Impossible. And I can't even take a picture of it because it's a hard angle. I'm blinded. I mean, it's, where was it? It's somewhere down, now I lost it. It's somewhere down there somewhere. In here somewhere. But it is a bizarre thing to see that. Hell no, there's no pain or nothing. Like I said, I wouldn't even have known that shit is there. Only, okay, it's right underneath this, so it's got to be... Tycho, cut it out. He's bothering me now. Look at this freak. Look at him. Mr. Pain. Mr. Spoiled. Oh, my camera's going to be all whacked. The cord is all screwed up now. He's bothering me. He's right here. And then he just gives me that look. It's like a serious look. You don't even know. You don't even know what I deal with him. Watch. I'm going to try to put the camera here so you could see what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with. Gavak. Gavakin. Gavak. Nani Gavak. What are you doing? He's shutting like crazy. I have to vacuum twice a day. It's just out of control now. Nano. Nani Gavak. TV. That's TV. Are you my baby, Kavak? I know what the baby wants. Oh, I'm really asking for trouble now. Because he is the baby. Are you the baby? Who's worse? Oh, he gave up. He gave up for now. He gave up. He really did. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Where is it? There it is. Fuck. That's what I should have done. Take the camera down. Where is it? That way. There it is. But I'm at a bad angle. Not that way, this way. So the camera's not having a hard time to focus in on it. There's the fuck. Right there. There it is. Look at that fucking thing. That shit does not look right. Oh, look at that. That's it. We know where it is. We know where it is. Oh my God. Oh, he's back. He's right here. Manganadels. So yeah, now you see where it is. Now, the camera, insert paperclip to reboot sticker. Like I said, it's too dangerous for me to try. Oh, he's pushing my arm now. Now he's pushing my arm. See, if he could talk, he would. Wow. Pakken. Kavakis of the Veltival. Nadis Kavikas of the Veltival. No. Now he's sitting right here. But it won't take long for him to come back up. So before I go to sleep, first of all, if you're going to stick anything in there, it has to be clean, sterilized. You just can't just be sticking anything in there. Create an infection in there. That wouldn't be a good idea. Now he's laying down, thank God. But yeah, that is bizarre. It is fucking bizarre, I would say. You would have probably turned away when they were doing the toothpick. Ronald was like all interested. So was Keith. Keith and Mark, of course, was getting a kick out of it. But Ronald was fascinated. It's like, they were like, that doesn't hurt? You don't feel that? And because Mark is going, like I said, Mark is going deeper and deeper with the toothpick. Now, I cannot see it. I don't see what the hell they're doing. Because I cannot see it. And they're just like, I'm going to go deeper now. It's like, Bill, you don't feel that? No. All right, take it out. I don't want to feel it. Because there's, the tip of a toothpick is sharp. Pointy, like a needle. I don't want to feel that shit. Don't go any deeper. I'm afraid. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how deep that goes. You know what I mean? But you ask Mark sometime. He'll tell you, yeah, I stuck a toothpick in Bill's arm, in his hole. That's a good question. I had my doctor look at it. I hate needles. I hate needles. And I could definitely ask around. Now you want me to get probed by cameras? Then I become some kind of a scientific experiment. You got the idea from looking at the MUFON cap. I have not heard that mentioned much on the shows. I don't talk about this. Like I don't talk about the scoop mark on the top of my head. I have a scoop mark on the fucking top of my head. An indentation right in the center of my head. I don't talk about that much either. And it's fucking crazy. Like, you know where the soft spot that they talk about when you're a baby? I mean, and the hair, it's right there. I have a dent. Boop. Right here. Right where my finger is. There's a dent. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Right here. You see it? Right there. See it? Right here. There's a fucking hole in my head. Right there. God only knows. It's right in the fucking center of my head. Right there. It's a scoop. It's missing. There's a fucking piece of my fucking head missing. Right there. And that's called scoop mark. It's not from the headphones, Genghis. That is something different, dude. That's a hole. That's not from fucking headphones. Headphones, I mean, if you look at this fucking thing really close, look. It's right there. Right there. Like, what the fuck is that hole? It's right fucking there. It's a dent. It's a fucking scoop mark. That is a real scoop mark, right? Travis freaked out when he saw that. It's fucking missing. So I got a hole in my arm and a scoop mark on my fucking head in the middle. Like, why? I don't know how. I have no recollection. It's weird. It is weird. Lorraine will tell you, and she was the only one that I showed at the time, I had a dream. At that time, we were all hanging out in IRN chat. So it was Lorraine, myself, Marco. It was a few of us. And I had a dream of this charcoal big. Oh shit, my camera just froze. A lot of weird things are going on tonight here. It's doing it again. What the fuck is going on now? Let me check the computer. CPU, everything's fine. The RAM, 22, CPU 17. Anyway, I had a dream of a big charcoal black alien, like a gray, but this didn't look like a gray. It looked dark, black, almost. And the thing was crawling onto me. And in the dream, I went to, and it had long fingers. Because I tried to bite one of them. Because in the dream I said, I need evidence. I swear. I went to bite its finger. It retreated, it scratched my ankle. I woke up with 3 scratches on my fucking ankle. I showed the picture to Lorraine. She's the only one. That next morning, Lorraine, you're not going to believe what happened last night. I had a dream, and she's the only one that ever saw the picture. She's the only one that I sent it to. I sent it to her, and she'll tell you. 3 scratches on my ankle. That was weird. Now, could I have gotten the 3 scratches somehow else yet the day before and just didn't realize it? But it was kind of weird that I had a dream of being scratched on my ankle by an alien retreating from me and scratched my ankle, and I wake up with 3 scratches on my ankle. And another thing that I never made the connection is I had that dream with the little ones connecting these, look like fiber optic cables, like these skinny little cables all over my body from my, starting at my feet, working up to here, where I started screaming, sleep paralysis, to my mother to wake me up. I knew I was sleeping. And I was screaming, Ma, Ma, Ma. Unknowingly that I was suffering from sleep paralysis, for her to run into the room to wake me up. Maybe that's connected to that freaking hole. I don't know. And not for nothing, which is true, I've had my share of sightings in person. Who knows? I really, really had an issue of being afraid. I'm back to sleeping in my room again with the lights off. But guess who doesn't like to sleep in the room? Him. He's always at my side. He does not like the room. I could be sleeping there and he'll stay there for a little while, but he's gone. He does not like to stay in that room. That room, he does not. There's something about that freaking room. And I don't understand it because he's always by my side, but he won't be at my side in that room. Like right now, where do you think he is? He's right here. He's always at my side. Yeah, Tycho. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't want to move too suddenly because he just got up. He's right here. He follows me around everywhere. It's my shadow. But when I go to that room, I have to entice him with a treat to even come into the room, to be in there. Then he what he'll do is take the treatment, run out the room. He doesn't like to stand. And I can bring Mom. She'll tell you. He doesn't stay with me in the room. If I sleep on the couch, he's there. Right next to me. Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
Mom, can you come here for a second?
Announcing.
Mom, can you come here for a second? I don't think she's going to come. Oh shit, she's coming. I heard her go, oi, which means she's getting off the bed. Come here. Without me, like, giving you any kind of hints. When I sleep in my bedroom, where does Tycho end up going?
In the bed with you.
Does he? Does he stay in that room all night with me?
Yes.
That's not true.
Well, yeah. When I see him with you in the bed there, and that's another.
In my bedroom.
Yeah.
He doesn't stay in that room at night, Ma.
But he stayed. But I seen him in bed with you, Billy.
I don't know what you're talking about because he always leaves my room. He's never in the room with me.
No,
He goes under your bed or to the living room at night.
Excuse me, 1 minute. He goes into your bed. Because I seen him in your bed. How you gonna what? Then after that, then he goes like after he stays with you, then he goes under my bed. Or he stays with you.
He's never on my fucking bed. He stays on my bed for 15 minutes and he's
That's
gone.
what I'm saying.
I'm saying, where does he end up being? Not in my room.
When I go to the room, sometimes I see Tycho with you in the
What
bed.
does Tycho do now at night that freaks us out? He walks
after
around.
After that, he comes and then he goes under my bed.
But don't. Okay, I'll just say it in a different way. At night, we're wondering, what is Tycho doing? He's walking all around the house. He's walking to my room, to her room, to the living room. He doesn't stay still. He walks all over. He does not sleep next to me in my room like he would if I was on the couch.
He doesn't sleep next. He doesn't. Billy, didn't you call me one? He was in the bed with you right there on the.
Oh yeah, but that just happened to be because he was there. But he doesn't. When I fall asleep, it.
Under my bed.
Exactly. Exactly. When I fall asleep, he's not there.
No, he's under my bed.
He's under your bed.
Yeah.
He won't stay in that room with me overnight.
No, but he goes under my bed.
He goes under your bed.
Right now, he was under my bed.
That's what I'm saying. Of course he'll be in there with me for a little while when I go in there and I'm up, and he'll come there. But when I'm sleeping, he's out. He doesn't stay there.
Billy, Tycho's more closer to you than with me.
I understand he's close to me, but what I'm saying is he does not stay with me in the room when I fall asleep. He's gone.
He's under my bed.
Exactly.
I told you already. Jesus. I'm noticing right now. I can't even find him. He's under
Oh, he's right next to me down here. He's right
You see what I mean?
there.
You see what I mean?
There, he's, my God, Tycho. He's right there. There's his little head. He stays by my side. But he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that at night when I'm in that room.
There he goes. There goes Taquito, the baby.
I'm just saying, there's something about that room. He doesn't like to stay in that room.
The baby.
He'll stay there for a few minutes if I'm up and playing with him. But overnight, I wake up, he's not there. What happens is, when I wake up in the morning and he knows I'm up, guess what he does? He comes out from underneath her bed because the first thing he wants me to do is take him outside.
To walk him outside.
That's the only reason. Then he looks for me to take him outside. And say I'm laying on the couch. What does he do, Mom, when I lay on the couch and he wants to go outside? What does he do if I'm laying on the couch and he wants to go outside?
He comes, gets on top of you and starts with his legs like that.
Yeah, he gets on top of me. He gets on top of me and takes his paw and go like this to get up, to wake up. He's staring down at me on top of my body. He's on top of me. I could be sleeping. He's on top of me. On me. On me. And going like this to my arm or my back or my whatever, however I'm laying, to take him outside. And he won't stop until I get up to take him out. Right, Ma?
Yeah, and then when you're going to take him out, you say, okay, Taquito, let's go out. Right away, he goes by the door.
Yeah, he waits for me.
He puts his two legs up so Billy could put the thing
Yeah, he stands up so I could put the harness on him.
Yeah.
And then, as soon as I bring him back in, guess where he goes? Right, where does he go when he comes back in? He goes right under her bed. His favorite spot. Goes right under her bed.
He sleeps under
He says, okay, I'm done. I'm going to my spot now.
Right now, he's playing around.
He's playing over.
All over the place.
He's playing with her now.
And, I don't know.
But this is what this dog does.
And now he's drinking water.
Like the song that I wrote, Tycho, my best friend, there's a lyric in there. He barks once to let him in. Ma, we could be in this room. What does he do when that door's closed?
Well, he opens the door too. And he lets you know that to let him in.
Right. He'll bark once in a weird bark.
Well, he'll try to open the door.
He'll try to open it, yeah. But if he can't get in, he'll bark once.
Yeah,
One
to
time
let him in.
to let him in.
Yeah.
And it's a weird bark. It's not like a...
And then...
See, he's
if you
right
go
here.
in front of the house and he knows somebody's there, he runs right to it. To see who's
See,
who's
he's doing the poor thing to me right now. I mean, it doesn't take long.
Tycho is a beautiful, gorgeous, adorable dog. I'm very...
I got something for the baby.
And I don't know how people...
Look what I got for the baby. I'll get his attention now. I got something.
You know for sure I beat the shit out of that.
I got a little baby.
I'll get anything.
Look at the little baby.
How dare they abuse the animals?
He's freaking out now.
How dare they have feelings?
He's totally ignoring me.
I know I would do it. I would never how can you?
Like,
Nasty.
like this, watch. And I hate to do it. The commercial from Geico. He doesn't have to see it on the TV. All he has to do is hear it, and he flips out. When he sees it on the TV, it's one thing. But we don't even have to do that now. All he has to do is hear the commercial, and you'll see the reaction.
How can anybody, even the cat?
Geico.
I love my cat.
No, it's not Geico. It's Liberty Mutual.
The cats too.
Watch.
I take care of the
I'm going to put it up the microphone.
I'm an animal person.
Just watch. You're going to hear him. He's right here now.
Oh, no.
Yep.
That's what you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Ready?
Oh, I don't want him to.
Insurance, and I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I started a dog walking business. I was a bit nervous at first, but then I figured, it's just walking, right? No, it's just
Oh, no, come on, that's separate, Billy.
All he has to do is hear the commercial. The vegetables! It's the vegetables!
Okay, Taquito, come here. Leave him alone.
The vegetables! It's the vegetables! Is that amazing? He loves the dogs, and that's why he knows that commercial.
It's like a wolf,
It's the dogs in the commercial and the cats. He'll go to the TV and watch the commercial and howl. So, I swear, when that commercial used to come on the TV,
looking at the TV right now, Billy.
he's looking at the TV right now.
Right now.
It doesn't matter where he is in the house. He'll come running in to look at the TV to see the commercial. So he knows the commercial. That's why I said, doesn't mean he has to see it. All he has to do is hear it. he knows.
Uh-oh. Okay, Billy, I don't want him to suffer like that.
My baby Gavato.
You okay, Taquito? You got
I know what the baby wants. The baby wants to go outside, the baby.
Oh, no.
I gotta take him out
You
now.
want to go outside?
I have to. I have to take him out.
Taquito's going outside. Taquito's going
I can't
outside.
tease him like that and not take him out. But see, isn't that crazy?
He's a beautiful.
And there's a few commercials. It's not just one. There's actually a few. There's a couple of dog. Like there's one here. I've been doing this with him since he was a baby. That's how he knows. There's one. Shit, what's it? It's the husky one.
He's out of breath. Drink water, Taco.
Oh shit, what does it say?
Drink water, Taquito.
Oh shit.
It's cold in here.
She's talking to the dog, but the dog's name.
Bill, hace frío.
It is a little chilly.
You got this fan on? Oh, no.
What's the dog's name?
Who's playing? The Yankees?
No, that was the Mets.
Or the Mets? I
This
go for
one.
the Mets too. They're New York.
This one. Akita, or something like that. Nikita. And it's playing with a toy. He freaks out. Nikita. He knows this one. Let's play, look.
Nikita. What's that? What's that?
Nikita. He knows that one. I'm gonna take you outside. I'm not gonna do it no more.
No, please.
Nikita. He knows it just from Nikita.
I know.
Before the sound comes in, he knows that one.
And that's a dog?
Yes, it's a husky howling thing. That was like the first one I showed him when he was a baby. Like started messing with him. That's how he got to do this.
Hey, people.
That's the first one. Nikita. That's how I remember.
Whoever's is in there with Billy, listen to this. I was having a gallbladder operation, and the doctor asked me, "Who is your son?" And you know what Billy was doing? Bringing Taco from
Pennsylvania
all the way down to here.
Mom was getting out of gallbladder surgery, and here I am getting the dog in Pennsylvania.
And the doctor,
The doctor called me and like, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. And another thing he loves, and I've been doing it since he was a baby. What did I do with it yesterday when I was playing with the baseball? Oh, this. Oh, he already knows I got it. Shit. He's staring at it right now.
And he is a beautiful dog. He's a good looking dog. He's beautiful.
Let's see if he comes out. He loves, and he gets really tough with me with this. He bites hard. He won't hurt me, but he gets crazy with the glove. See, he's right here. He knows this. He loves to play with this. And he goes at it hard. He's staring at it. He loves this. But he's not caring about it right now. You know why? He wants to go outside. So I'm going to do that. I'll put the camera outside so you can see me walk him. And then I'm going to get off soon because I got to get sleeping and get the station set up.
You better rest.
I got to rest. I had a heck of a day. It's been a long day. Plus, I want to see if there's any animals out front before I go outside.
No, the only animals are the cats.
That's not true. There was a bear right up the road.
What?
Last night. I have it on camera.
No,
Matter of
no,
fact,
Billy.
it should be here.
No, Billy.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is dangerous.
A little one, too.
A baby?
Looked like a baby.
Maybe the mother was around.
Shit. Dashboard.
Oh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous.
Let me see. Neighbors. Where's the neighbors? Right here. View feed. I actually want to see when it happened.
That's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. This was 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago.
In the same spot back there?
Down the road.
Which way? Which road? That way?
Toward the college.
Oh,
Look at here. This is 5 hours ago, by the way.
at the college? That's around the corner.
No shit.
Oh my God. Ooh. Oh no, my cats and
That's a neighbor's camera.
really, I think that they should.
Look at that.
Let me look. They should do something about that. That's
What are you gonna do, Ma?
bring that fucking bear to another place.
It's a small one.
Doesn't matter. The mama is right behind them.
Look at this bear right in the area. My God.
I gotta tell Gabi to be careful because like Gabi likes to walk.
There's more and more bear happening here. You know that?
I know.
Look at him.
Ooh. Oh my God. This is no good.
And quiet and silent.
Oh my
Just walking.
Look, and then they go in the garbage.
Well, that's what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. This was 5 hours ago.
Well, I guess somebody would try to walk him out of there. Look at him. He'll kill you. These bears kill people. They kill people. I think
Right
people,
down the road, ma'am.
I just.
So don't say that you don't know what's out in front of the house because there's bear in the neighborhood.
Right now, I gotta call Gabi to tell her. Cause Gabi, the last time before she won, the thing was gone
Okay,
already.
that's the only clip she got when it was first coming from the street. Because that's our road right there. He's right down the block.
Look at him. Imagine those people behind there.
So don't tell me
Ooh. Oh my God.
not to be careful out front of the house because you don't know.
Yeah. Ah, that's what I told you. You go out there like
You
know.
just
Oh,
told me what? The cats are outside.
No, but I told
BS.
I told you when you go outside to do this thing for the skies and all that, you go out there and I tell you, be careful, Billy. I always be careful, Billy, because you think you're untouchable. Oh, yes. I told you. You see, you got it right there in front of your face. And I got to tell Gabi, too, to be careful she goes out or something.
That's why I like to put the camera out before I walk him because I don't know what the hell could be out there. I like to see.
Look at that. When was that?
That was 5 hours ago.
5 hours ago? Maybe he's around now.
Black bear, yeah, Genghis. Black bear.
Maybe he's around behind now in the backyard. You never know.
But that's what I just said before I take Tycho out. I like to look at the cameras in the house to see if I see anything.
Yeah. I mean, really. This is
Because, God forbid, I'm taking him out with coyotes.
He'll, the bear will destroy your face and kill you. Period.
So I like to see what's out
Not
there.
in the daytime then.
She's just not listening to what I'm saying. Come on, Tycho, let's go. Come on. Let's go outside.
Canari Scarata. Vive Divi.
Now you scare me. See?
What?
You got bear.
Well, there's bear.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
I'm always careful. But I'm telling you.
Now you're taking Tycho out at nighttime?
Yes, he's driving me crazy. Where's my keys? You don't see him driving me nuts to take him outside?
Yes. You don't do it in the daytime. The lights on?
What? At 12 o'clock at night? He was running around like a psycho out there. Running in circles, I was teasing him. He was playing. He was running around in circles. Did you see that? Did you see him spinning around? Running around like a lunatic out there? I don't know if you could see it, but he was going crazy out there. I was playing with him, hiding behind the thing, and he's still very playful. Anyway, it is time to go to sleep for me. For us. It's been a long day. A long day. I gotta go to bed. You saw her, Genghis? Did you see him? Going crazy out there? Anyway, Genghis, have a great night. Anybody else who may be watching, be well, be blessed, be safe. I gotta go. I'm exhausted. I gotta rest. See everybody tomorrow.